Fly kids race right in the projects. 167th Street between Union and Prospect. Bronx, New York City, no pity was the logic. It's no my neighborhood right in the projects. 167th Street between Union and Prospect. Bronx, New York City, no pity was the logic. It's no my neighborhood wasn't as good as Mr. Rogers.
Hello, hello, Coco Caliente here with Nina Garcia, and today I have a special guest with me.
Yeah, yo, Brody Shorty, some naughty one. All she wants it's a 40 and a blunt. An audience in front just to get the party crunk. Some rum, chicken, reggaeton, and some Puerto Rican rum. A thong and a pair of pumps to forget when she's drunk and it's done. I got it all recorded by the tons, even quoted in the buns for the right amount of funds. She stunts just for the fun of it. The story's just a front.
Cuban line.
What up, mamas? What's going on? What's going on?
I'm cool. It's
Yes, baby.
pleasure to have you here today.
Thank you for having me here. You know, I mean, we did it last minute, right? You hit me up in a DM, and I was like, let's do it.
Yeah.
It was kind of
I
freestyle.
was like, let me hit him up.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, we're in the ground again. We have to. You know, when you have something that the listening link, you have to try to find it. So that's what I'm into that kind of journey right now as far as musically. And I feel really good. You know what I'm saying? As far as like looking at life in a different perspective, and it really is a mature thing. You know, it's a wisdom thing. So you have to live something. You know, you have to live life before you can make choices like that. And you know, if you get the chance to live life, as far as if I did, and you know, went through a journey like I've done.
With the goose, or chill out with a Miller. Party with the Bacardi or Gorilla with tequila. Maybe a little Henny and some Remy with vanilla. Got me feeling fresh, beating my chest like a gorilla. I'm the thriller in Manila that'll rumble in your jungle. I lead like a foreman and grill 'em with the 1-2. Still keep it humble, real with the tongue too. But I ain't licking, I'm sticking it till it turns blue.
And you know, settle down. You have to put the candles like that with the cocoa. You have to really go. You gotta really meditate one day. You really got to get to know yourself. You gotta let God in, right? The positive energy, you let him in, and he's gonna show you that vision. And that's what it is. That's what it is. It's just about you finding out who you are and really reminiscing about, you know, your history and what you've been through, and looking at everything and it's, you know, from a different kind of like eyes, and really understanding it. And you can either be proud or ashamed.
Well, you know, tell me briefly about the hip hop world.
Listening to Gucci, rap with the Mac on my lap by the groupie. My life's a movie, so niggas wanna shoot me. Source I was right, all my words are fucking straight pussy, so they hung him from a rope. If it was me, I would've put his tongue right out his throat. Colombian necktie.
The hip hop world has always been beautiful. I mean, I love the actual music of it. I love the music part, the artistic part of it. The business had to learn, took time to learn, so that comes with just, I guess, wisdom. You know, whether I went through my situation or anybody, even if you're coming into just the game of business. And, you know, any business, I think, is a lot of, like, evil shit that goes on when there's a lot of money involved. It's a lot of good things, if you're with the right, you know, but like everything in life, I think if you know, if you're meant to do this as far as music and you love it, you know, and you put your talent out there, and you are received with a certain kind of inclination that they appreciate you, and you have people, that connection with people when, you know, you do music. I think that's a pretty good sign after a long time, and you still getting that type of love. I think it's a great sign of you knowing that you're good at this music shit, and that's what happened. After all these years, you know, people, you know, took songs and could quote songs and lines from things that I've done in the past, and it's like, can't fight it, you know. So, you know, you gotta go 100% of this, and I really never went 100. I probably gave you 80, 85 at my best, or at my past, not my best. I'm saying like the past. So this is all, you know, I'm more well-rounded Cuban as far as like the respect for songs, the respect for a story, the respect for, you know, our story. When I say story, I mean Big Pun, Terror Squad, Cuban Link, Fat Joe, what we did. You know, it was something that I never took it for granted. I just never like really paid attention that we did shit that nobody that's a lot of rappers since like I've been around, and nobody really like only a few did what we did. You know, so now I put ourselves into like we did some Wu-Tang shit. Like one really did some Eminem shit.
Yeah.
You know, like niggas did like Nas shit.
Yeah.
See, that's the difference. We came in humble. It's like, oh, we just glad to be, you know, or me, my mentality. Because I'm probably stupid and humble. And we get caught up in that. You have to go through those things to really, you know, if you're meant to tell a story, and even, I don't want to get biblical, but even in those stories in the Bible, those are people that went through it before they even, you know, seen the power and, or, you know, were able to really get that enlightenment from God. And what I'm saying is that you have to go through certain shit. You have to go to heaven. You have to go through hell sometimes to get to heaven. And that's
true.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Level, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that that's life. You know what I'm saying? I would rather take or hear somebody talk about something they lived through, you know? Because I want to hear that pain. I want to see that conclusion. I want to see the happy ending. I want to see the tears. I'm just that type of artist, you know? Some artists, I'm not the nigga that's gonna make you dance all day. I'm not, because I don't dance all day. You know, I want to touch all your five senses, and that always intrigued me with music. Just the power of music. Besides that, I would like to make beautiful melodies that even little kids could hum and make millions of dollars, of course.
Now I was running with DMC before they walked this way. I was gunning with BDP before they lost their DJ. Got La rockin' it, Tupac'in' it, New York to LA. And I love to get in trouble with NWA. Laid back to some rock kid and Big Daddy dropped in. Gucci rap, slick Rick, nobody topped them. Had me bopping down the block with a bubble vest, nothing less. Beatbox battles, it was Dougie Fresh. Took the stress out my chest with some De La Soul. Drop Called Quest, brand Nubian was ghetto gold. I'm that ghetto rose risen out the concrete.
You know, but it's all of that together that makes you who you are, what kind of artist you are. I just never been just the Macarena. I've never been the one hit wonder. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? And it's a career for me.
How do you feel about the new hip hop era?
I enjoy it. I can say a lot of bad things and the different things between my era and that. That I think it definitely separates it. But, you know, I'd rather stick to the fact that it's still fun. Okay, I can't lie. I try to say my thing. I can't fucking lie. So, yeah, like right now, you know, you become a father, you become somebody that's responsible a little more, you become boring to the youth. They don't want to be told what to do.
No.
And I never want to be the dude to say it. And if I do say it, I want to say it in a way that the youth can understand. Well, I'm not like regañándote.
Yeah.
But I am, because, you know, I'm implying morals and values to what you're doing. So that's the thing, that value and the honor. And even back then, we was wilding out too. Like, you know, when we and Pine and Say started, we was talking about devil shit. Because it was that type of era. Not that we worship the devil, but we was wanting to kill you that way somehow. You know, and it was, but it was what was dope to us. And I understand the new generation. It's just that we don't realize the kind of impact we are to the masses sometimes. That's what you learn when you get older. As far as like the podium we have, when we grab that mic and we're as big as we are. Like Cardi B, like a 6ix9ine, and I'm not even putting them in the same shit, but it's just you can see the new artists, how they came about. You know what I'm saying? Like the Cardi B, you know what I'm saying? I love Cardi B because of her realness. I love Cardi B because of her personality. She is the neighbor that we always love in the hood. Everybody can relate to a Cardi B. They're there, and she's the coolest.
Yes.
She has an accent, she talks funny, but she is the best. Yeah.
She's cute.
Right? But then we gotta start looking at Cardi B. Damn, Cardi. And she knows that she's gonna probably, well, we had Little Kim before that.
Yes.
You know, I think the only difference between Lil' Kim and Cardi B is that Lil' Kim, I think, was fit in a certain facade. I don't think I don't think she was a stripper in Lil' Kim, right? I never heard of that.
No.
So she was, but that was her, like, not gimmick, like Lil' Kim, because she's still a, you know, she was a real MC at the end of the day. Like, I respect Lil' Kim, but she was doing that sexy hip hop where it's like, and that, it was already moving into like the stripper with Lil' Kim. She was like one of the big ones, that the blow up doll, you know, remember that one? The album cover and things like that. She was already promoting things like that. So then you got Cardi B, the real little shorty that was a stripper and went through that life. So she's authentic. So what can you say about her? She's talking on life. But it's just different when it comes, I think, to the overlook. Even though, see, that's why I'm conflicted a little bit, because she's real and I love being real. Mm-hmm. It's when we glorify things. That's the thing, the glorification. And I don't know how I know she's proud of who she is, as far as being Latina, because I heard interviews, and she's always who she is. And, but, you know, when you make it in a certain way, like you're a drug dealer.
Okay.
Right? So now you're a drug dealer, and you know drug dealing is wrong. You know you're doing whatever. But you're illegal, but then you switch it and you become like a fucking real success because you bought a chain of restaurants and became shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, did you learn your lesson? Or do you want to teach the world that you was a drug dealer first? It's hip hop. It's cool.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that that's cool.
Yeah, it's true.
You know why? Because then now there's little kids watching. And if you glorifies that, like, yo, hey, I gotta be a drug dealer before I become a superstar. Or I gotta be a stripper before I become a rapper. And that's the bad part of it. If you glorify. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that I learned, like the wisdom is taking me to. And that's something that I didn't, like, you know better, you do better. After all these years, you know, I don't want to make music that encourages, you know, the destruction of the fucking up the morals of the you know, the new generation. I can't.
That's true.
You know, but I might be a fucking dud for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know if I put myself back when I was young and I was coming up, I didn't give a fuck about none of that. You know, my shit was like, I'm gonna make the dopest shit up, and I'm gonna make the hardcore shit up. I'm gonna shoot you in your brains 10,000 times. But the difference is that, like, not the difference, because I think these little bastards is crazy too. But back then, we wouldn't really do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas gangsters back then. And I'm not saying, but I was in that circle, and we would really do it if you push us. But yeah, that's what I got through all of, you know, like the years, and as growing up as an artist, that I think I changed about myself right now.
Move them hips the way you walk and you talk with them beautiful lips. Got a New York train of thought, so you think you the shit. A suitable fit, you even keep your cuticles clipped. Fully equipped, heavy duty, boo, you truly a gift. You a cutie with a mind, not a groupie, a trick. Rich and beauty, cause you shine without jewelry or chips.
Papi, please be my sugar daddy. I want you to rule my world. My kisses, it tastes like candy. Can I be your sugar girl?
It's more, still make great music, I feel, and I don't have to do that. Now I'm kind of understanding what Will Smith, remember he never cursed in the album? But he still make good music somehow, and then the hood still accepted him anyway, like, but we thought he was corny, but he was kind of dope. You see that line right there, it's like, now you understand that a little more, because I know, you gotta look his kids in the face. You know what I'm saying? You curse in the house, and, you know, you get smacked in the house, but then, daddy, you're cursing on records.
Exactly.
I mean, so I gotta be the parent.
It's not a good role model.
It is, if you explain it right, but you have to explain it.
Wow, that's not explaining.
It's like, Papi could do it, yeah, but still, it's like, all right, no, I'm wrong, but that's fucking wrong to do that shit. Daddy do that. Because daddy got bad education sometimes, but look, I'm trying to make sense later. Like, you know, you find something, you know, and it's true,
to fix it.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not talking about cursing, because cursing is the least shit that the world has problems with today. It's not about cursing. It's about, you know, a lot of people get influenced, you know, the power of the TV is you know, the power of radio. It's really, really, like, there's strong influence in everybody.
Media, all that, yes.
Yeah. And that's the problem. You know, especially when they get like, we're going to go into politics, we're going to take another hour. Yeah.
Well, Cuban Link, it was a pleasure having you here today.
It's a pleasure being
You are.
here.
You're awesome.
Thank you.
Your conversation was great,
Thank you.
and I hope you guys can learn from this. Nina Garcia here, host of Cocoa Caliente. You guys know where to plug me at. Look underneath. Cuban, let everyone know where they can link you.
Yeah, you can link me. That didn't even sound right, but it did. So yeah, you could. I mean, you could check me out in Cuban Link CLK. Yeah, Cuban Link CLK on IG. Felix Cuban Link Delgado on Facebook. My website is CubanLinks. www.cubanlinkclk.com. Get my new single there. It's called or that New York shit. I got a lot of projects coming up. Okay,
Yes.
give me a little time because I'm doing it myself. So CLK Entertainment is a new company. Got a lot of plans, and I can't wait to really get the material out to y'all because it's really a whole different Cuban Link. Not a whole different. It's just the appreciation for music and taking hip hop to like another dimension type of shit. This is my mind. So I hope y'all feel the same way when y'all hear it. And yeah, man. We're about to make new memories with the future. So.
Yes. Nina Garcia here, host of Cocoa Caliente. Don't forget, guys, my book will be on Amazon very soon. The Scars That Save Us. And ciao.